Fellow Rotarians, yes, please stand and face the flag and sing our Negaraku here.
Negaraku telah tumbang ya daraku, rakyat hidup bersatu dan maju.
Fellow Rotarians, guests, please join me and drink a toast to His Yang Dipertuan Agong Daulat Tuanku. Acting Sergeant Am, PP Datuk Lee, please welcome our guests.
Thank you, Vice President Wu. Today, we have in our meeting Engineer Lee Tet Fong from DBKK, who's going to be our guest speaker also today. And this gentleman here with the video cam, Mr. Gudev Singh, he's from Video Asia. And also Inchi Nizam. Is that? Right. Welcome to our meeting. Yeah.
Fellow Rotarians, please stand and join me to drink a toast to our guests.
To our guests.
Lighter.
No lighter. No, 一條。
哎呦呦，
有，冇呢個Woo Soo Poo冇lighter。
三條，一
張嘢條。
OK，
嗱，冇想講啦。One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all of you. Happy birthday to you. You want to make a wish? I do you first.
Have more grandchildren.
Yeah, baby children.
Okay. Go. Okay, 吞條水針啊 ！Swallow your saliva first before you blow.
Okay, hold your hand.
Hold your hand. I do you first. I do you first.
Good.
Sorry.
Okay, one more.
Okay, one more.
唔好捉阿信啦，叫喺小人叫。
One, two, three.
阿 Sam 我哋 Facebook 啊，阿 Sam。
Okay.
OK。藝行爭兩日都可以 take part。
Thank you, Mr. Vice President, Chairman. So tonight I'm going to talk about this parking problems. I think it's very common to everybody. You know, every day, perhaps every day you encounter parking problems. You want to look for parking space in the city.
Yeah,
you can
excuse
find.
me, at the back you can listen.
Can hear, no? So use the mic. Okay, you can hear. You can have facing problems or parking problems, you know, especially if you go to CBD. And also talk a bit on traffic congestions, a bit related to traffic congestions. And for those, maybe you have heard me talk about traffic before. I mean, KK Lottery Club, I think I gave a talk there before. For KK Lottery Clubs. And also for my fellow engineers, this Tatu Chanchi and Vincent Tan, also Jimmy, bear with me if this is you have heard this before. It's nothing new to you, engineers, but I hope we can contribute. So, it's sharing information, and of course, You can stop me anytime to ask questions. I can answer. If I can answer, I will answer. And of course, there are many solutions and many problems we face. I cannot go and talk to the higher authority. I mean, for example, the governments, the minister, or so forth, because it may not be so good if I also mention newspaper and so forth. But I think if I talk to your club, maybe it's good that you can also share the problem with the public. Why we are facing what we call parking problems, what are the solutions, what are the causes, why we are facing parking problems. Is it very unique in KK City only or all over the world? Okay. Now, I got a newspaper clip when attending a traffic congestions conference in Kuching. One of the speakers says a good city gives priority to its people. Of course, the content you can read. So, and also just recently, in the last Sunday, or if you read the newspaper, the Express Forum, the public transport quality a blow to KK City status. Well, if you have read this article, it's true. But we cannot respond to this in public, like what I say, because then maybe you offend somebody and so forth and so forth. Share with you all. Of course, if in half an hour I cannot have a detailed talks on parking problems and traffic, but I share a few that is very relevant to us. Now, when the demand for parking exceeds supply, like just any economy, then you've got problems. But it's a sign of a car-oriented city, all right? Because everybody want to drive, got some problem. Instead of a pedestrian-oriented, now pedestrian-oriented means you prefer to walk, all right, from one destination to another destination within 1 kilometer. But in KK, you don't like to walk, or in tropical cities, even in Kuala Lumpur, or we don't like to walk. You like to drive right to the front of our destinations where we want to go. And then that will create a lot of problems. No parking space, no suitable space to construct parking lots to meet the demand. Government land, open space, reserve have been taken over for route widening. For pedestrian walkway, open space have been taken over for route widening purpose and for other economic development benefits. Now, our present parking fee structures also not designed towards a sustainable transportations. To encourage, now what I mean by sustainable transportation is to encourage a high turnover, which means current parking fees are just too low, and this encourage long-term parking. Now, because the fees is too low, you don't mind to pay $2 or $3 per day, all right? But if the parking fees is turn out to be one day you pay 50 ringgits, for example, or 1 hour, 5 ringgits, I don't think it will park long. So this is actually what happens. And then why we cannot implement, all right? Because a lot of factors, one thing is political factors, right?
Okay, together. Okay, see. Okay, cheers.
Wah, double barrel lah ini. Ini Sam. Oh iya. Oke.